What's going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to Wolves AWE, another episode of my Wolves Football Manager save here on YouTube. I always muck that intro up, I don't know why, but today we finally got FA Cup third round day. That means we've hit the new year, that means it's transfer window time. Nothing really to report on the transfer window front just yet, but that does mean we've missed a massive chunk of games. I just wanted to get through the season as quick as possible. Obviously, I don't want to keep the save stale, I want to keep it moving as quick as we can. That means we've got a lot of league games to go through, but, well, let's just jump into them now before we get into some FA Cup action. Let's see how we've been getting on. 7 matches to recap, and hopefully we can start pushing up the window a little bit. Start pushing up the league, not the window. So in the last episode, if you didn't go and check it out, make sure you go and do that before we ruin the result of the last game. 5-4, 3-2-1. And we went and beat Arsenal 2-0. In this one, we carried on that form, beating West Ham 2-0. Demarai Gray got us going within 20 seconds. He gave us the lead. Pietro Pellegrini scoring again. He's on form at the moment. West Ham on the day had a little bit more of the ball, but in the end, a fantastic performance and another 3 points. We continued with a 2-1 win over Burnley. Another 2 goals for Pietro Pellegrini. In between that, Burnley scored a beautiful goal on Zanzi, or Nazi, that's probably it. To be fair, pretty equal game. Burnley had their own chances, but we always looked quite dominant. We always looked like we were going to get the win. But another 2 goals from Pellegrini, doing the business at the moment. We then continued with a 2-1 win over Everton, and guess what? Pellegrini scoring another 2 goals. Idrissa Gueye got one back for Everton, but it wasn't enough on our day. Fantastic performance overall. Really, really good to grab another victory. A real off day for us, though. We're losing 3-0 to Liverpool. Gianluigi Chiuti scoring an early own goal. Rodrigo and Emre Can scoring the other 2 goals in a very dominant Liverpool performance. They came to the Molineux. They really, really showed up. They've got Mo Salah, but I'm sure they sold him, so they must have brought him back. Maybe not. For some reason, I thought they'd sold him, but he's still doing the business at Liverpool. Really, really good. And scoring the goal for Liverpool and winning. Well, not scoring the goal. Did he get an assist? No, he just literally did nothing all game. I don't know what I'm on about today. We did get back to winning ways, though. We beat Watford 2-1. Francisco Trincao scoring before Troy Deeney equalised. But Simplice Zakwani coming off the bench. He didn't come off the bench. What am I on about today? He started the game at central midfield, but then we moved him up to the wing and he scored the winner in the end. A fantastic, another fantastic 3 points. We then continued the winning run. We beat Huddersfield 2-1. Demarai Gray scoring again. Bastoni scoring, just before Elias Kachunga got one back for Huddersfield, but it wasn't enough. Another 3 points for us. And what a way to end the roundup, smashing Middlesbrough 6-1. Got off to the lead, Rob Holding in the 7th minute, scoring a goal. 2-0 with an Otamendi own goal. 3-0 within the half-hour mark, Pietro Pellegrini scoring. They did get a goal back themselves, Middlesbrough, to make it 3-1. But Kai Serhois grabbing one before half-time to make it 4-1. And then the second half, another 2 goals. Martin Odegaard scoring a fantastic goal. And Serhois grabbing his second of the game to give us a 6-1 win. Beautiful. What a result, and really helps the goal difference. As you can see, look at that run now. Just the 1 loss. Well, 2 losses overall in the whole of December. And they're against Spurs and Liverpool. So not bad at all. But look at all these Pellegrini goals. Doing the business at the moment. Paulinho injured, unfortunately. But Pellegrini's come in and he's doing the business. 12 goals in 13 starts. 6 substitute appearances. He's doing really, really well. If we go on to his development, reports rather. Let's see his goals to minute ratio is 103 minutes per goal, which is really, really good. Just under a goal a game. So, or just over a goal a game, rather. So, doing really, really well at the moment. In today's cup game, we're going to be playing Dagenham Redbridge. They're sat in League 2 at the moment. We'll then play up against Crystal Palace. We played them, yeah, we beat them 2-1 earlier in this season. So, it's going to be interesting. As you can see on the league, though, a lot of teams getting a lot of games in hand over us, to be honest, in and around us. But if, for example, Manchester United, Chelsea, Man City, even Arsenal and Spurs win all their games, we'll still be 5th in the league table. So, it's going all right. I'm very happy with how it's going. Or will we be 4th? We might be 4th, you know. I think we're going to be 4th. Tasty. That's all right, that, isn't it? So, yeah, we'll be 4th in the league table. So, we just got to continue that. We're doing all right, aren't we? So, yeah, let's jump into it today. Dagenham Redbridge is going to be a real rotated team. And then we want to go all guns blazing again for Crystal Palace. Transfer-wise, nothing really to report at the moment. Zakuani had a couple of loan offers which I've rejected. Rajkovic is wanted by Dortmund again, so I don't know what's happening there. We've got a little bit of money, but I'm not sure if we'll spend it. I'm really happy with the team at the moment. Probably, if we do need to spend it, it's going to have to be British players to help us with registration and players that are going to be depth options. So then here we are with the two teams for today's game. Dagenham Red playing a 4-1-4-1. Thompson up front. Okene Burhi at left midfield, Ibrahim Adams and Waldock with Dolan, Preston, Davis, Johnson and Morrison with O'Brien in goal. We're going to be playing quite an attacking 4-2-4. It's actually quite a strong team, to be fair. I thought, you know, it's a week till our next fixture. It's enough time to regroup. So Jota, Pellegrini, Edinaldo comes in from the under-23s. He's been on good form with Zakuani. For some reason, the regen faces are all over the shop. So Cutie's black and Zakuani's white. I don't know what's happening there. Odegaard and Crabtree comes in. Crabtree, never seen him play before. He's a reserve player, so we're going to give him a shot. Cutie holding Bastoni, Claver, Silicon. It's a very strong team, to be honest, and one that probably should... I'd be disappointed if we don't knock 3 or 4 past them. So let's say, come on, lads. Let's show us what we want to do. Assertively, there's a lot more to come. Let's do it. Let's grab 3 or 4 goals, and let's smash it. Obviously at Dagenham Red's ground then for this game. A few of their players already condition-wise aren't brilliant, but some big chances for a few players today. Edinaldo, obviously his squad registration back open. Can he cement a place in the team? Paulinho coming back from injury might get a few minutes, but we're going to be hoping, that, as I say, to score 3 or 4 goals. If not, I'll be quite disappointed, to be honest, but it's a really strong attacking side. Free kick on the edge of the box. Odegaard, and it's wide. Click the side net in there, but it's been a very, very quiet first half so far. Goal kick for Dagenham Red. Ball forward. Won the header. Here's Rob Holding who can bring it down to Q2 who's on a booking. Crabtree on his debut. Long ball to a good one too towards Pellegrini. Just needs to get this on target and he does. It's 1-0. Just a matter of time really. Just on half time. It's a lovely ball from Liam Crabtree. You get to assist on his debut. Caused all sorts of problems. It's a lovely punt forward. Drills his foot through it, and Pellegrini was in, and Pellegrini made no mistake to grab another goal this season. So second half kicking off, not being the best of performances so far, but we've still got the lead, we've still got a goal. Obviously there's a few players that we want to see shine a little bit more in the second half, but we'll have to wait and see. Might be a chance here. O'Brien now with the ball forward. Bastoni did win it, but Dagenham Red have come away with it. Can they create a chance of their own? Doesn't look likely. Odegaard, Kleber. Long ball again. Keeper will come and collect it. O'Brien. Dagenham Red have had 3 shots of their own, but none on target just yet. Goalkeeper now punts it forward again. We've won the header. Here's Jota, who will run on the left-hand side. Pellegrini in the area. Jota with a lovely run, and Pellegrini's there, and he hits the post. Or does it go wide? He should have done a lot better there. So a slight injury for Liam Crabtree. So we're going to go just down to our sort of normal formation here. We'll bring Crabtree off, who's obviously taken a knock. We'll bring Semedo on in his place. Swap Pellegrini and Edinaldo. We'll bring Edinaldo off. He's been quite quiet, but we'll bring Paulinho on. Needs to get a bit more match sharpness, and there's still quite a while to go. Last sort of 10 minutes, been quite disappointed with the amount of chances that we've created, but we have made all our changes now, and Sir Hoyce has just come on for Pellegrini. Here's Odegaard into Jota again. Gets it back onto the left-hand side. Whips one in towards Sir Hoyce. O'Brien makes a save. We've had 12 shots. Been looking very, very dominant. Not really giving Dagenham Red a sniff. But for a neutral, I'd assume it would be a pretty boring game. Here's Kleber. Odegaard again. Ball towards Sir Hoyce. Odegaard. Long ball again. Let's just keep it on the deck. Dagenham Red yet to have a shot on target, but you never know what can happen. Odegaard, lovely ball to Jota. And one ball across there. And it's Zakuani who scores. Simply Zakuani doubles our lead. Makes it 2-0. It's another goal for him. And really knocking on the door now for first team football. It's going to be very difficult for him to get in ahead of Damari Gray. But he's probably getting the nod ahead of the likes of Matt Ritchie and so on now. Lovely finish from an academy product. It's 2-0 Wolves. Corner in again. Another chance. And it's in. It's Zakuani again. He was right on the goalkeeper. And simply Zakuani grabs his second and our third of the game. It was Odegaard with the ball in. And I think he was just stood up. Oh no, he was, yeah, just in front of the near post man. And he grabs the goal himself and makes it 3-0. And that definitely puts the game to bed. Changed the game the last couple of minutes, simply Zakuani. I said I wanted 3 or 4, and to be honest, in the end, despite a fairly disappointing performance, we've gone and done that. And there we go. Full-time, Dagenham and Redbridge are out of the FA Cup. But our Wolves team go forward and advance. Fantastic victory in the end. Now let's move on to some league action. So then here we are for the final game of the episode. A league game here against Crystal Palace. They're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1. Benteke up top, Zinchenko, Rodriguez and Patrick Roberts in behind. Harry Winks with See, they've got this guy in real life. So why don't I know Milovic. I'm just going to stop there. Tagliafico. What is going on today? Dawson, Maripan, Ward and Rossi. We come on to our team going with a 4-4-2 with the defensive midfielder. Sirhuis and Pellegrini. Trincao, Odegaard, Coquelin and Zakuani will start with QT, Semedo. Holding Odriozola, Rajkovic. Rajkovic is moaning. I probably should have dropped him, to be honest. But I'm wanting 3 points today. Manchester United have dropped points again. I'd assume, you know, they're going to still be up there at the end of the season. But a win for us today will put massive pressure again on a couple of teams in and around us, which is what we want. If we can get top 4 this season, it'd be amazing. But you can see it already, Palace, some of their conditions aren't brilliant. We've got a few players with knocks on our side. Bamba, Chilwell coming back from quite a long injury. Damari Gray as well, who's got a slight twist in knee. But Zakuani has proved to us that he can do it. He's a very quick guy. Get the ball to him on the wing and it might do some business. There's a chance. Oh, he's back to Holding. Oh, what a finish that is from Rob Holding. As it stands, we're up to 2nd in the Premier League. Obviously, with teams having games in hand around us. But what a finish. Proper centre-half. Strikes it home. And Rob Holding gives us the lead here. Just 12 minutes in against Crystal Palace. And there's a goal kick. Is there another chance of Palace going to get level? Odriozola allows it to bounce and brings it down into Odegaard. Over to Zakuani. Can he use his pace? Back to Odegaard again. Not the best of touch by the Scandinavian. To Rodriguez again. And now Holding can pick it up. The goal scorer. Odegaard again. Running at goal. Pellegrini now will find Sirhuis. His option on the left is Trincao. But he'll find Pellegrini who puts his foot through it. It is just over the bar. Knocking on the door already for number 2. Great start to this game. Cutie. Back to Odegaard. Trincao now on the left. Sirhuis. Found Zakuani again. Off the post and in. Simply Zakuani scores again. And from the right hand side. He really is giving Damari Gray a run for his money. Look at this. Trincao found the pass. And it was, what a pass this was from Sirhuis. Unfortunately, I don't think he gets the assist. But Zakuani missed the opening chance. Buries the second one. And another goal for us. The goal difference keeps going up. And the wins keep coming in. Look at Palace. They're shattered. But our team doing the business. Sirhuis knocks it on again. He got the assist for the first goal. Unfortunately, obviously, he doesn't quite get the one for the second as well. Zinchenko with the ball into Benteke with his head, and that's what he's there for. Palace's first chance of the game. You can see Christian Benteke there really struggling with his condition. They've got Zaha on the bench, Zach Clough, Borini as well. Some good players on there. But at the moment, we are in firm control of this match. Very, very good. So half-time and a fantastic performance so far. Assertively, we'll say we're very happy. We are. We can keep it like that. They don't really react to that, which is fine. But you can see the league table at the moment. Teams that have played more or less the same sort of games. Liverpool, we're miles ahead of them. We're like 18 points ahead of them. Take away that game in hand, for example, if they win, we're still 15 points ahead of them. We're in a strong position at the moment. A really, really solid season. Arsenal losing at the moment, which is good news for us. Pellegrini's had a quiet game. We've got Paulinho on the bench as well, who I think I might bring on. Odegaard as well. But Borini's just come on for Palace. We're going to make it a change now. We'll bring off Pellegrini. We'll bring Sirhuis onto the attacking forward, advanced forward role. Paulinho on. Other than that, at the moment, we'll just keep it as it is, I think. Yeah, because we've got Bastoni and Jota, the other two that sort of fit at the moment. You could always bring Jota on at striker. Obviously, Bastoni is centre-half, so we can always push Semedo up to sort of defensive midfield. So there's plenty of options here. The versatility of this team is very, very good as well. But I think this has been a very quiet second half, and it looks like we're going to secure the victory. So we'll make our final 2 changes. We'll bring on Jota now for Trincao. We'll also bring off Odegaard. Obviously, he's made a couple of changes there, but Odegaard will come on. Bastoni on for him. And last 10 minutes or so now of this game, we can just really see it out. There's another chance here. Cutie loops this one in, headed away. Now, Palace can maybe break. It's Patrick Roberts here cutting inside. Finds Zaha on the left. Zaha now into Winks. back in, and now we can maybe break. Jota, lovely ball up towards Paulinho. Got Sirhois in the middle, free as a bird, and there we go. Kai Sirhois makes it 3-0 and tops off an absolutely fantastic performance for us. It looks like Chelsea are winning as well as they go up to second, but this is what we need to do. We need to put pressure on these big boys, and we're doing exactly that. Sirhois took a touch as well and slots it home. Another goal for him. The front three rotating so well, and we're having a fantastic time this season. Throwing now. Is there going to be one more chance, or is that going to be that? I think it may well be that, to be honest. Jota wins it back. A few seconds to go now. Whistle will surely go any second now, and it certainly does. It finishes Crystal Palace 0, Wolves 3. It's been an absolutely fantastic performance again. Rob Holding with the beautiful goals. Zakuani gets himself on the score sheet again, and Kai Sirhois coming off the bench to put one into the back of the net. He didn't come off the bench. I don't know what I'm on about again, but very happy with that. Overall, leaves us in a really comfortable position, and there's plenty of games that you guys are going to want to see now, because you can have a look here. We're going to praise Sirhois for that, because he was superb. Yeah, there's plenty of games. We're still in the FA Cup, still in the Europa League. We've got Zenit St. Petersburg, which I'd assume now is going to be our next episode. If we have a look here, we'll go over to the first leg against Zenit. Then we'll have a cheeky game against Chelsea. Hopefully by then, I tell you what, we'll have the second leg. We'll play Chelsea and then the second leg. That way we know what's going to be happening. In between then, though, we'll play Stoke. They're 8th in the table at the moment. We are favourites for that one. We'll play Brighton. They're in the Championship at the moment. We'll play them. Obviously, Phil Neville, actually. Who would have thought Phil Neville is their manager? It's written in the stars, really, that. Bournemouth then will come up at the start of February. They're 14th at the moment. Then we'll play Newcastle mid-table. No real strugglers there, but still teams trying to prove a point and so on. Still fighting for survival. Then we'll obviously play our first leg against Zenit off camera as well. Not too sure what to expect there. So we've still got a big chunk of games there. Then we'll come on to our game against Chelsea next episode. Big game that could be, because by then it may well have changed how the table looks. The table at the moment looking very, very nice in our favour. 48 points already. I mean, last season, how much did we finish on? We finished on 64. So what? That's like 16 points or whatever. So that is ridiculous. 16 points already just off what we got last season. Season before we got 61. Season before that we only got 52. Already we're really close to that target. So fantastic performances from us this season. Plus 22 goal difference. Obviously the 4th best in the league at the moment. So we're in a really good position. If you enjoyed it today, make sure you smash the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I'm sure we'll see you all very, very soon.